Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting South India today with a packed development agenda. On March 11th, the Prime Minister is traveling to Kerala and Tamil Nadu, where he will launch and inaugurate several infrastructure projects worth around 16,450 crore rupees. These projects focus on important sectors like petroleum, natural gas infrastructure, highways, rural connectivity, railways, and renewable energy. However, ahead of the Prime Minister's visit to Kochi, a separate development has also drawn attention: the removal of political banners welcoming him in the city. Let's take a closer look at the developments. According to the Prime Minister's office, Modi will first attend a program in Ernakulam at around 1:30 p.m., where projects worth about 10,800 crore rupees will be launched. One of the major projects is the foundation stone for a polypropylene unit at the Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited Kochi refinery. This project will be built at a cost of over 5,500 crore rupees and will produce 400 kilotons of polypropylene every year. The aim is to boost domestic polymer manufacturing and reduce India's dependency on imports. In the road infrastructure sector, the Prime Minister will inaugurate two major highway projects. The first is the 6-lane of the Talapadi-Chengala section of National Highway 66, built at a cost of more than 2,650 crore rupees. The second is the 6-lane of the Kozhikode bypass from Vengalam to Ramanakuttakara, developed at a cost of around 2,140 crore rupees. These highway projects are expected to improve connectivity, reduce travel time, and strengthen trade and tourism links in northern Kerala. Under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, the Prime Minister will also inaugurate 23 rural roads. These roads aim to improve connectivity in remote areas and help people access markets, healthcare and education facilities more easily. The Prime Minister will also inaugurate 3 redeveloped railway stations under the Amrita Bharat Station scheme. These stations include Sornoor Junction, Kuttipuram Railway Station, Changanasheri Railway Station. All 3 stations have been upgraded with better passenger facilities and modern infrastructure. Another important railway project is the electrification of the Shoranur-Nelambur railway line, which will also be dedicated to the nation. Prime Minister will also flag off a new train service between Palakkad and Pollachi, which will improve railway connectivity between Kerala and Tamil Nadu. In the renewable energy sector, the Prime Minister will lay the foundation stone for a 50-megawatt floating solar project at West Kallada. This project is expected to strengthen India's renewable energy capacity. Later in the evening, the Prime Minister will travel to Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. Here, development projects worth around 5,650 crore rupees will be launched. In the petroleum and natural gas sector, the Prime Minister will lay the foundation stone for a city gas distribution network developed by Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. This project will be implemented in Nilgiris district and Erode district with an investment of over 3,680 crore rupees. Once completed, it is expected to provide PNG connections to more than 8.8 lakh households, supply gas to over 200 commercial establishments, and create more than 200 CNG stations. The Prime Minister will also dedicate to the nation a lube blending plant built by Indian Oil Corporation Limited in Manali. This plant has a capacity of 672,000 metric tons per year and has been developed with an investment of around 1,490 crore rupees. Under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, 89 rural roads covering around 370 kilometers will also be inaugurated to strengthen rural connectivity. In addition, the Prime Minister will lay the foundation stone for a greenfield bypass near Gangaikonda Cholapuram on National Highway 81. To boost railway connectivity, the Prime Minister will also flag off 2 Amrita Bharat Express trains, 2 express trains and 1 passenger train service connecting Tamil Nadu with states like Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala and parts of eastern India. Meanwhile, ahead of the Prime Minister's visit to Kochi, the Kochi Corporation began removing boards and banners installed across the city welcoming him. These publicity materials had been put up by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Health and revenue teams of the civic body started removing them even before the Prime Minister arrived. However, Kochi Mayor V.K. Minimol clarified that the move was not politically motivated and was done strictly in compliance with Kerala High Court directions. The Kerala High Court has reportedly criticized local bodies for failing to prevent defacement of public spaces through banners, hoarding, and flags. According to the mayor, an amicus curiae appointed by the High Court was inspecting the city and photographing publicity materials that needed to be removed. She also pointed out that during Rahul Gandhi's visit earlier this year, the corporation has fined the Congress 5.90 lakh rupees after removing its publicity materials. The corporation had earlier issued an order imposing a 5,000 rupees fine for each unauthorized installation, including flex boards, banners, and hoardings. This directive followed a High Court order issued on November 19, 2025, which instructed local bodies across the state to remove illegal publicity material and take action against those responsible. So, while Prime Minister Modi's visit focuses on major development projects worth 16,450 crore rupees, the banner removal drive in Kochi has also added a political and administrative angle to the day's event. The projects launched today are expected to boost infrastructure connectivity and energy capacity in both Kerala and Tamil Nadu, strengthening development in the southern region of India.